Hello everyone, welcome back to more Spelunky. Jeez, I almost broke the ghost pot immediately. I was like, I'll just throw this rock at the vase, or throw a vase at the wall, or whatever it was that was going on there. Well, there goes the ghost pot. Okay, that was... As soon as I dropped it, I was like, you know, that's probably going to be a problem. I mean, we're going to miss Monty, but I guess I'll get out alive. It's not a great start to a run, but as I have discussed, I do kind of enjoy having to run from the ghost. It's a nice little change of pace, and that was a pretty fast level, as it sort of had to be. And I got 5,000 bucks out of it, which 8,000 really? I guess I must have picked up some gold on the way. Yeah, that's right. There was a pile of 3 ingots at the end, and I think one right at the beginning as well. Oh my god, it's crowded in here. This should be a bomb to fulfill the prophecy of me getting in here? No. It's a rope. Oh well. Oh. Hello. What's this? Oh, nothing. How exciting. Wow, nothing. Just what I always wanted. I don't know, a couple bucks, I guess. Come on, I dare you. Yeah, that's what I thought. I was going under that curtain on purpose to check for spiders or bats or something. I guess spiders. A bat would have already come out. You know? I thought I was standing far enough away that it wouldn't hit me. But there's really no reason for me to have thought that. There's only a 1-tile wide platform, and I was standing pretty far to the left of that tile. But I think it can reach the whole tile, so... I was guaranteed to be hit there, even though it really didn't look like I should have been, in my humble opinion. You know, facts don't care about my opinion. And I was clearly, factually, very much in range, both by any rational measure and by the fact that the game is the ultimate arbiter of the rules, and it said I got hit. Maybe I shouldn't have thrown all those pots, huh? Come here. Why do something simple when you could be creative, right? No, you're not gonna get me this time. Alright, we can get back out. Mole. Oh man, he's like stuck in a sadness loop. And I let him get me. I don't think I really need to go out there. There's a little bit of gold, but... Oh, a large... that was pretty dumb. A large level. I mean... I guess I wish I could afford that, but I can't actually, so... Or is it... It's only 800 for an emerald, right? So... I don't think I could get it even if I went up there and grabbed that stuff. Although with the money I just picked up down there, I believe I could get the bomb. No? Math wrong. I don't think I should summon the ghost. Ugh. On a large level so early on, just to buy a bomb box. Was what I was going to say before I killed myself. You guys remember when I used to be good at this game? Those were good times, huh? Or when we would get to Olmec on occasion, you know? Maybe even leave the caves on occasion? Oh well. Okay, I shouldn't let him go just yet. There might be an altar like right over here and I would feel silly. Although I don't think there ever is on 1-1. Maybe I could have done that without looking. That emerald looked suspiciously like a spider. That's why I whipped it. But it wasn't. It was an emerald. That spider was a spider. Which is honestly the worst kind of spider. The arachnid kind. I wish the ghost pot would be like lower down on every level so I don't have to carry it so far. Obviously I am not alone in this wish. It's sort of like the ideal setup. Ooh, ruby. And a shop. Okay, what do you got for sale down there? Alright, a smattering of useful goods. Nothing up here. Yeah. Is that an altar on the left? I don't think so. Just a large empty space. I'm gonna wait for him to wake up and then bop him again. And then I'm gonna do that again. I just don't want to have him awake in this area when I'm trying to go shopping. It is an altar. Well, that would be a nice thing to put Monty in for sure. Question though, where is Monty? He must be bottom right because I've seen everywhere else, I think. But I don't see him over there either. What the heck? Oh, whoops, I left the ghost pot up there. Oh, I have to carry you up here. Let's tame this turkey while I'm here. I guess I'm not getting Sacrifice Monty, which is a real bummer. I've looked everywhere except the very bottom right, and I can't get to the bottom right. So I think that's curtains for me. All right, turkeys. I'm afraid your usefulness has come to an end. Let's grab this. Oh, you know what? I could have grabbed that gold while I was doing that if I'd been a little more careful. Just by moving the turkeys near where the gold is before blowing them up. I'm suddenly blowing up turkeys just suddenly reminded me of the William Shatner PSA. Well, was it a PSA exactly? I'm not sure. It was like sponsored by insurance companies. Some insurance company somewhere. PSA about the dangers of deep frying a turkey if you don't know what you're doing. And how people burn down their houses this way all the time. It was like, it got very memed. Well, actually, I guess I should have brought that. Here, come here, Bat. I have a job for you. I don't know. If you're into that, there's a fun like YouTube. First of all, you can watch the actual PSA, which is not horrible. It's, you know, it's William Shatner being reasonably entertaining, talking about a subject that is probably important and that people don't know about. I didn't know it was dangerous to deep fry turkey, but also it would never have occurred to me to do that, so I'm not really the target audience. But there's like a remix. I think the shotgun's more important than the jetpack. Of him doing this where like, cause he has, I don't know. I gotta be a bit fast here. I don't have to be too fast, but there's a lot of lugging stuff around to do now that I have a shotgun. You know, there's a musical, you know, auto-tuning him talking about a moister, tastier turkey or something like that. I don't remember. And how he was carried away by his desires, or I don't remember the deal. It certainly is not worded quite that way, but it's entertaining if you're at all into that. It's just all I would say on that topic. I guess I actually can't get up there, can I? I thought I could. Without a rope. Even a shotgun jump doesn't do it, right? No. Alright, well, see you later, Monty. Anyway, blowing up turkeys. That's kind of what happens if you deep fry a turkey carelessly. It just, like, explodes in a column of flame dozens of feet high. It's quite remarkable to see. And so every Thanksgiving, fire departments around the world do demonstrations of, like, the right way to do it and the wrong way to do it. Try to make it engaging for viewers so they'll be interested to learn, and then, like, as a side effect, hopefully they won't burn their house down, you know? Oh, didn't need to get him excited to roll this time. Probably go jungle today. Oh, really? Okay. He must have rolled into an arrow trap or two or something like that. I guess I don't even have to go through the caves, huh? I can just... Well, I don't want to let Monty out down there. But I can... Let's see. Take the shotgun first. The thing is, I want to go through the caves myself so that I can get the scarabs. So I guess I'll take Monty with me through the caves so that he doesn't get killed by the tiki trap down there. Oh! I forgot there was a bat there. You know what? I'd like to stop him from getting hit by that, but he's going to, and he's gonna live. Why can't I pick this up? And it'll be fine. Not what I wanted. I wanted to pick up my shotgun. Sorry, Monty. I guess you're not escaping today after all. Well, I have made some mistakes this run. Ooh, like that, for example. But I'm still at, like, a pretty okay health total because I blew up some turkeys. I don't think I really ran into those thorns there, but, you know, who am I to say? Anything over this way? I don't think so, right? Yeah. Is that that's gold, right? Yes. I heard Monty a bit ago. Somewhere over to the left, which is not a surprise. I hate that bat so much. Nearly killed myself there, failing to grab onto vines. I guess we're leaving. Missing Monty again. Witch Doctor, you can behave like that, please. I.e., play dead. This is not going to be a fun level. Oh my god, the black market is here? Are you shitting me? We gotta go. It's gonna be... Oh, geez. I dropped my torch in the spikes, huh? Or the thorns? Well... I guess it won't be too challenging to go fast, then. It'll just be like... Or, to ferry 2 items, I'll just be like... looking in the dark at all times. God, that guy is sneaky. He got away from me twice. 2 shotgun blasts, completely escaped. Another witch doctor. Okay, that's one problem taken care of. Okay, I'm just leaving you alone, since it looks like I am afforded that luxury. Another torch if I want it. And I heard the black market. Where is it? Over on the left? Yes, it's on the left corner. Alright, still plenty of time, it turns out. Although I barely have enough to buy the head jet. Yeah, it's right here. I'm not going to blow it up yet, though. I want to go grab just a little bit of money that I easily can from lighting these torches. I saw it right as I was falling. Didn't react quickly enough. Alright, that was a fun one. Dark levels are the worst. I can get back. Also, climbing gloves? That's fantastic news. And ropes are fine. One thing I'm just realizing is that it's hard to look down while hanging onto a wall with climbing gloves. Because you have to hold forward to hang onto the wall. And you have to hold down to look down. And as we have previously discussed, I have difficulty entering diagonal. Like, it definitely can be done. I just did it there to demonstrate. But it was easier before in the older Spelunky because you automatically hung onto walls. That had its own trade-off, of course, as I talked about in some previous video at some point. And I bet for people who have no trouble entering diagonal actions, what I just said is silly. Okay, so anyway, this run is already going better than the last one, honestly. You know, except for stuff like that. I climbed up that wall specifically to not have to worry about them all. I'm gonna let him pop out and then go back. And then we strike. Get the rock. There you go. Ooh, a shop with all kinds of goodies, huh? I don't need more ropes right now, I don't think. Not as a man with climbing gloves and 10 ropes already. Turkey is, like, highly not useful to me. Because you can't... I'm actually less mobile with a turkey. I get the double jump and the glide. But I don't get climbing gloves. So I don't know. I mean, it is a trade-off, but I think usually I would prefer the climbing gloves. So I'm looking for a chance to cash this turkey in for anything useful. Oh, that's one nimble bat, but he's still... Well, he might catch me, actually. No. Catching them in either as health or as a sacrifice would be perfectly fine with me. Don't get mauled. Hello? He must be lost. Okay, let's grab this guy. Oh, I forgot I have paste even. Wow. All I'm missing is like spike shoes, a jetpack, a shotgun. I mean, I'm missing a few things. I'm kind of tempted to whip that, to whip my way into this thing, but a skull would fall on my head, and I don't like that. I'm just gonna spend a rope to get some more money. I have plenty of ropes. And, it's a bit early to take a break, but I suddenly find myself needing to use the restroom, so I'll be right back. Okay, here we are. I remember this run was going fairly well. What exactly? Oh, it was the climbing gloves, right? Okay, and the shotgun is a big upside. Ooh, and an altar? I haven't already sacrificed a Monty, have I? I don't think so. So I think I'm still not at... Like, I won't get the Kapala for this. Whoa! Oh, no, no. That was bad. I'm glad I have all this spare health. Sometimes you just gotta laugh, you know? Alright, that's a tough altar to get to. Oh no, I have climbing gloves and sticky bombs, so it's totally easy. Cool. I heard Monty on the right? Yes, there he is. Okay. I actually do need a rope to get back out of there, but oh yeah, one of the other reasons this run's going so well, I have a ton of ropes. Not on its own a huge benefit, but combined with other things, sure. I don't want to go up there. That's a non-triggered arrow trap. Let's just go real close to the wall so it's very obvious that I have a path up. Now, I didn't notice where the Ujat Eye is. I'm afraid you're coming with me, Buster. Bucko. Pal. I know I found the key, but where's the eye? Here it is. Okay, great. Right beneath the key. Nice gem. Alright, so the run has deteriorated a little bit from the beginning of this level. Well, no. I lost 2 health, but I gained a shotgun and sacrificed Monty. Like, that's gotta be worth... That's gotta be a positive upside, right? Oh my god, more friggin' dark levels? Are you kidding me? At least on this one, I don't need to do much exploring, because I know where everything is. Oh, that's a spider. I couldn't see him because of the dark. That's a big chunk. Don't do that. That would crush the... Actually, can you crush torches? I don't know. I don't want to have to ferry the torch back and forth, because I don't want to explore without my shotgun. But I also don't want to be in the dark, you know? Let's go get the torch now. If nothing else, it'll really help with killing this guy down here. I'm gonna wait for him to go over to the left. Because it's both a way to make him roll for sure, and also a way to do extra damage to him. He's pretty fast, huh? I thought he had less health than this, you know? We got some health. No bombs, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, no bombs. So which way do we go? I think left seems fine. Geez, I'm a little short on time, having done all this work to get him. The bat above me, and a little armadillo below me, which I don't appreciate. But my iframes for coming out of there should be enough, and indeed they were. Gotta go. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, I can actually still get out of this, but it's kind of a bummer to have taken all that damage. I was in a bit too much of a hurry to get over that tiki trap with all the monsters coming. Alright, well, we obviously have to be pretty careful with health. And so if I take any damage, I will die. I guess I do want to go in there, huh? Yeah. I guess it's not that important to get to that spider, really, all things considered. But it's also not that expensive, and I do like gems. I thought he would be dead after 2 shots, so I just ran at him. Oh, man. Okay. Well. I'm not sure how long this video has been because of the edit in the middle. Maybe a little short, but I don't want to start another run right now. It's close enough, I think. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.